So the Engineering Academy is a program that attracts students from a 5-county region. It's an all-encompassing education that gives students a lot of rigor, but it ties relevancy to the rigor so the students understand what it is, why they're learning, what it is that we're trying to teach them. Some of it's obviously going to be the analytical skills. It's going to be the thinking through math computations, the English and the science that goes along with that. Most importantly here, what our kids are learning is what it's like to communicate, talk to, and work with adults. They spend a lot of time with their mentors.
He helps me with a lot of stuff, finding scholarships, what college I want to go to, what I actually like. He's in charge of the entire production of a material, and that material is changing all the time. So he has to deal with a lot of changes and problems, and I actually really like that because I think I want to do that one day.
She's a biomedical engineer. She's kind of opened the gates to me of like the medical field engineering wise. It kind of gives you guidance of like someone who kind of has been through what you're going through, especially when they went down the same path you did. So I'd say it's a lot about like that guidance down whatever path you're taking.
I know that what I'm doing is going to be useful in the industry eventually. Really helps to kind of like, oh, I should definitely be putting effort into this. It's not just some like bogus tool that our teachers are making us do. It's actually really part of what's going to happen.
We have mentors during our junior and senior year of high school, and those are like the most important years of high school. You're starting to think about your future. Classes are becoming really difficult. You're figuring out, what do I want to be? And my mentor really helped me figure that out. And so I thought, well, I could try to do the same for the current students. It's being able to make an actual impact in the lives of the students, help them figure out, how do I need to pursue my coursework, helping them to prioritize their work, to figure out how to study, and then to think about, what about after high school? What do I want to do? How do I want to go about it? What colleges do I want to apply to? What jobs are out there? Like trying to help the students understand what are all of their options.
The mentorship is probably one of the more powerful things that a student could experience. I tell them, you can call me anytime and we'll have breakfast, we'll have lunch. You can call me when you're in college. You can call me when you're on a job and you want to talk to somebody. I'm here.
That's the advantage of having a mentorship program, is having kind of a third party out there providing you with advice and direction and focus, helping them to form their decision-making process.
So each student in the program has a mentor that they're going to work with, they're going to meet with, they're going to have conversations with, and they're going to do an internship where they're spending a regular amount of time out in business and industry field. And so those are the skills you don't typically teach in a classroom. Those are those hands-on, those interactions with professionals in the field that are really going to give the student a lens of what a career is going to look like, in our case, engineering.
I did the National Park internship. So I did a lot of CAD design. When I thought of engineering, I kind of thought like factory work or just designing, sitting in an office. But like when I went to the national park, I was outside. I was working with other engineers who were also just kind of helping rebuild or redesign a building. It was really awesome.
Often underlooked are those soft skills, right? They're the ones that are the employability skills. Being able to look individuals in the eye when you're speaking with them, listening to understand what the expectations are of your employer, being able to work on a team. So often, especially nowadays, we're isolated behind a computer, and the reality is that we're all going to have to work together in order to accomplish big things. And our mentors help the students see that even though you may have extraordinary skills in physics and calculus, if you can't communicate those skills, if you can't discuss it with team members to come to rich decisions, then it's all for naught. So I really do think the employability skills that they teach and our mentors help reinforce make a huge difference.